again, and I'm back again. And so, for those who may not don't understand what's going on, just do an explanation real quick. I have been sick for a year and a half, so I've come to realize for that year and a half of being out sick, um, it's, it's time for me to kind of make a comeback, if you will, and get back on my project that I was on when I went out. So I'm behind on my little project, and I want to try to work on that as much as I can while I can. And so, for those who may not don't understand, some of us have arrived and some of us have not arrived. So I want to spend my time that I have a little bit that I do have. Yes, I want to spend some time um, loving on my keys. I don't think gonna ever what we call arrive, but some people don't really care whether they get better or not, and some of us we do care. So whatever little bit of time that I have to squeeze, now that I'm back to work, my scheduling has changed, and being that I was out sick, I could not practice like I wanted to. My mind's telling the body to go do it, but the body was like, "Oh, you can't get up, bro. You got to rest this body or else." And so I had the what you call the or else. Yeah, so I had the or else. If you don't go and rest, then I'm gonna show you what you. And we might say God says that God will put you down, and let you see where you need to be at and rest yourself. But yes, I definitely was in a situation where I had to rest this body because of the illness that I contracted, which was called valley fever. It's no joke. I've written a book over on it. It hasn't been published. I haven't published it, but one of these days I'll publish it. And but my experience with it. But so I'm just saying, don't think that I'm ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to spend time to get back into a zone. Um, I was told years ago, don't let anything throw you off, because it's easy to be thrown off by something or somebody when you definitely was off for a while. And so don't think that, like I said, that I'm ignoring you guys or whoever. I'm trying to get back into a zone. I'm trying to perfect myself. I'm trying to perfect myself. I should should have mic'd up my low, my highs. I should have mic'd the high. Yeah. So I just wanted to make this public that I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I do not spend time going over to Messenger. I guess it's called Messenger. I do not have Messenger actually on any of my devices. So what happens is, in order for me to see messages in my inbox, I would have to take the time out when I have the time to do it and go over and see what's going on in the messenger. I would have to go on Facebook and everything like that. And if y'all can see, y'all probably don't believe me. I don't have Messenger. Messenger is right there, but Messenger is disabled on all of my devices. Actually, this phone, that phone, that phone, this device, that device. The reason why I disabled Messenger, for some unknown reason, it seems to slow down my devices, and I mean significantly, terribly actually. It seems like every time when I have had Messenger on for Facebook that was downloaded into my devices, it seems to just literally slow down everything. Like I can't even open up my emails. So what? I can't. I can't even open up my like I have files, right? Look how slow it's coming up. All right. Every time when I've downloaded that freaking that dumb I don't know, I want to call it dumb, but every single time when I've ever have to open up Messenger, and even though it's here on my device, on this particular device here, I should go ahead and move it because it's annoying. And I'm actually going to move it right now as we speak it. And so I had to remove them from every single one of my devices, and now it's gone. And but it slows down my iPad, it slows down my iPhone, my other iPhone. I just recently got my Mac, or I want to slow down my Mac because I just got that, but it just seems to slow down my devices and stuff. So I don't go on Messenger every single day checking on messages. So if y'all sending me messages on messengers or whatever it's called, iMessage or whatever you call it, I do not go on that on a daily basis to be seeing what's going on over there. But occasionally, if I'm bored to the death after doing what I'm doing, I might snap over there and go to Facebook. And sometimes there's a little thing at the corner, up at the corner of my um on Facebook, that sometimes lights up and sometimes it don't light up. Sometimes I just click this little thing. Let me see, can I do it again? Yeah, so sometimes when I click onto it, and then see, now as soon as I did it this time, this is what I'm gonna get. It's asking me to upload it. I'm not doing that because it seems to slow down my device significantly. No, I don't want you to install, so I'm saying no. Yes, it just drags my devices mad crazy. So yes. So now on my other devices, like I said, I would have to I forgot how I do it, but it's this little thing at the top of the screen on my devices. Then it might light up. Then again, it might not light up. Sometimes, if it does light up either way, sometimes I'll just pop onto it and kind of see if anybody has left me some type of message on Messenger. But like I said, I don't really have um, time to go over there a lot because if you guys notice, I spend a lot of time trying to practice, right? If I spend a lot of time trying to answer stuff over there, um, I'm not even gonna be able to get what I'm trying to do is to try to get my plan back up to snuff, if they say, and I probably will never ever get it back up to snuff, but I'm definitely trying to get back to my routine practicing. That's what I'm saying. It's my routine. I'm seeing sometimes you guys leaving messages on my actual profile. Hey man, I want to get with you, blah 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 blah, and all that good stuff like that. Right now, let me at least get myself reestablished first, so I can feel like I got something to do, or I got something to give, or something to share, or something to share. So I'm being candid, I'm being honest, I'm being straightforward, so that way no one has to say, "Oh man, you're not answering my messages, and are you mad at me?" and all this crazy stuff. It's like I'm far from being mad at anybody. I'm far from all of the whatever the crazy stuff I see people messaging me about, and I'm like I'm overwhelmed because it's like 100 people messaging to me all at one time. Is like I don't have time to be trying to answer everybody's at the same time. Otherwise, I would have to dedicate my day spending going to Messenger. So, and that's not fair to me. So let me get back into the swing of stuff. All right. And then I've also had people calling me on messages. Stop calling me. Stop calling me unless it's an emergency. Like I die in emergency or something like that. Or but let me get back to it now. Let me get back into the swing of stuff. I tell my coworkers, yo, I'm just getting back to work. I've been gone for a year and a half. Let me get back into work. Let me get my bodies back to the swing of stuff. While y'all blazing past me, trying to hurry up to get the job done. Believe me, I've been there, done all that. Believe me, believe me, believe me. Nobody can beat me when it come down to doing the job, right? That's how I was. Bam. What you need? Okay. What you need? What you need, Drake? Everybody at the job, um, since I've been back, was crying and all this kind of stuff. They was really tripped out because they didn't see me. That finally heard that I was very extremely sick unto death, so to speak. And so yes, they were like, bro, take it easy, man. You've been around here for a very long time. I've been at my job since '04. All right, doing one duty for 3 years, and then managed this particular department for 5 years. So I had already been there for 8 years. Then I moved into another department, and now I have been there for 13 years. All right, but here's the catch to this. In the 12th year, in my 12th year, I got sick until death, so to speak, if I say it that way. And so, yes, I was pretty messed up for a while. So, yes, a lot of people were like, wow, man, we remember you back from '04. It is 2025 and you still here? Yes, I'm still here. So, y'all, keep me in prayer. I'm still recovering. I'm still trying to recover. But at the same time, I'm not making excuses that I can't practice and try to refocus. I am going to respond to some of you guys' messages, but I can't respond to every single message that everybody's putting out. And then some of these subliminal comments that people are leaving saying I'm mad at them and all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, bro, aren't you going to respond back to me? And man, you ain't trying to hit me up. I left you a message 2 days ago, 5 days ago, a week ago, a month ago, and I'm like, yo, I come back. Y'all check this out. While I'm even on this, my emails for my job, I had already 2,000 emails. 2,000 emails to read. And I was like, y'all know how many days it took me to go through 2,000 pieces of email? And then on my personal email, I had about I want to say give or take almost 500. I believe it was close to 500 emails, personal emails. I couldn't respond to them. I was in a hospital 5 times. 5 times. All right. I laugh about it, but it ain't funny. But it's for real. I've been in the hospital 5 consecutive times. All right. So 5 times in the hospital, y'all multiply that by whatever. I don't know how you will sit there and multiply that, but I've been in the hospital 5 times. I couldn't respond to no emails, no text messages, and no voice messages. People would send me voice messages, or some people send me some text messages. I didn't even know there was even text messages there because by the time I was, my wife told me something a few days ago, or maybe last week. Somebody sent me text messages, but they told her, and I didn't respond. And I was like, "Yo, I'm sick. How you want me to respond to your text messages? I'm in the hospital. I'm almost about to die. Have some consideration, jeez. Lord have mercy." But I'm here. So give me a minute. It might take me a year to get to you. Oh my goodness. Y'all don't believe some of this stuff. People could be very inconsiderate. They could be so disrespectful, or they could be just um I said I would be nice, but they could just be real ignorant. It's like, come on, man. And I'm sure most of you guys seen some of my posts that I was able to put up. Hey, pray for me. I've been sick. I'm in the hospital. I'm fighting valley fever. Actually, matter of fact, it was pneumonia in the beginning. And no one knew that I had valley fever. I believe I had valley fever and pneumonia at the same time when I was hospitalized the first time in November 2023. But no one knew that at the time. They just said, "Hey, we're gonna test you for COVID, and then see what other blood work they did on you." And they discovered that I have walking pneumonia, and I was like, "What? Walking pneumonia? Oh my god!" Okay, I had that almost. Well, now it's 2025, so I'm gonna give that 20 something plus years ago back then when I had it, and that is the reason why I kind of knew that I had valid pneumonia, because I experienced that craziness in my back then. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna be dead then, because I couldn't breathe. My chest was caving in. I was weak. I was like, man, I barely made it to the emergency. When I say barely made it to the emergency, I'm talking barely. My wife had just went to work. I said, I'm gonna take a little nap, take some medication, and go take a little nap. And all of a sudden, poof, I woke up. Actually, what woke me up was I couldn't breathe. That's what got me to waking up. Like, I couldn't breathe out my nose, my mouth, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. And I just jumped up. And then I was like, hold on, take a deep breath. Y'all probably say, I ain't gonna take a deep breath. I couldn't take a deep breath. I just did what they call doing that, whatever, because I was gasping for air. And somehow I was able to grab keys. I was in my PJs, one sock on. It was wild, man. It was wild. I made it to my car, popped the garage closed, jumped in the car, raced to the ER, which the hospital from where I live is 7 minutes. I got there in 3.5 minutes. Yeah, y'all probably was saying I was doing it. Yeah, I was for sure doing it for sure. Y'all probably say I would have killed myself even trying to get there, but yeah, I was hitting it, y'all. I was hitting it because at this point it was like, and I was trying to just get the air, and I was like, man, this is crazy. I had this sharp pain in my back. I was just coughing. I was like uncontrollable. Yeah, I've been through that. So this time around, I didn't have those other symptoms. The only symptom I had was the pain in the back, and that's what made me remember. Oh, wait a minute, because the doctors wanted to do surgery on me. Say, hey, we got to take your appendix out. I'm like, oh no. Of course, yes, I was in pain. I was sick. I couldn't even hardly talk. And when he came back and said, hey man, we get ready to prep you for surgery, I was like, I put the finger up like we in church. Hold on. This might be my last breath. I was crying and everything, y'all. I was like, hold on, doc. He's like, what? I said, I think I have walking pneumonia. That's how I was even talking, y'all. And he was like, what? They came over, did the blood draw, and put me in a room, in the ER room, hooked me all up, and sure enough, I have the test did come back, walking pneumonia. They treated me for that. My whole lungs was super full with that. Anyway, and then I went home. She sent me home, and I was trying to figure out, like, wow, man, you just sent me home. I barely made it home. And then when I got there, I was about, I don't know, it had to been like 5 in the evening, because I went at midnight on Friday morning, midnight, and they released me at 8 in the morning. I barely made it back home. Yeah, y'all probably say, man, you should have had your ride. Okay, y'all should have came and gave me a ride. Anyway, I made it home, and then hours later, that same doctor called my honey back and said, yo, after we really, I guess his boss looked at my x-rays and said, hey, why you release this dude? You better call this dude and can't tell him to come back. That's the same day, y'all. So it was Friday evening, 5 something in the evening, 6 or something like that. It was about to get dark. And then my honey was like, yo, they want you to come back. And I'm like, yo, I couldn't even talk. I'm like, yo, I can't even get up out the bed. They have to come and get me. The bus gonna have to come and get me. Y'all know what the bus is. The bus gonna have to come and get me. But I survived it. I stayed home because I didn't want to pay no $500 to $1,000 for a bus to come and get me. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed until 7 o'clock that morning, Saturday, the 10th, by the way, and said, hey, yo, doc, I hear you trying to call me. And he was like, yo, you need to get back here ASAP. We're like, right now. Like, okay, you scared me, dog. I knew that he should have let me leave in the first place. But, yeah, he's like, I need you to come right back right now. Like, ASAP, get here right now. I'm like, oh, man. So, anyway, yeah, it took me about 3.5 hours to finally get myself out of the bed, get in the car. My wife was struggling with me, and it was crazy, y'all. Valley fever is no joke. All right? Now, when I say this, nobody knew I had valley fever at this time. All right? No one knew this. So then he was like, hey, you need to get back here. So that Saturday, I came in. I don't know, it was about 1 something. I talked to him at 7. It was about 1 something when I showed up. And when I got there, yo, I ain't even gonna lie. I felt like I was about to be gone. Like, just like that. I felt this feeling. I told my wife, hey, I feel weird. It's a weird feeling coming on me. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I can see myself up here looking down on myself. It was weird, y'all. It was just the craziest thing. Anyway, I'm saying to y'all, give me a minute. Let me get it together. All right, give me a moment. Let me get it together. Alright, let me get myself together a little bit. So I am not trying to ignore anybody. I am trying to put myself on a timeline because I only have so much time. Right now, because I said I'm back to work now, and so my schedule has changed. My adjustment of me physically having to adjust to my schedule, and then me having to sleep properly so I don't get sick again and be in the hospital again with either I do the same thing or something else. So I got to take it easy. So my thing is I try to I only have what is called a 4 hour window, or I have a 3 hour window. And anybody who understands what I'm talking about, you probably know what I mean. I only have a 3 hour window or 4 hour window. Now on my day off, I got all day, 24/7, whatever, right? But I might sleep for 8 hours or whatever because I might, I just got back to work. I'm still not 100% fully recovered, y'all. I'm like 99%. All right, that's better than where I was. But so yeah, but my practice window is 4 hours. Like right now, it's almost 3 o'clock right now. So 34, 45, 56. I got a 3 hour window to practice. All right. whether I'm gonna practice for an hour or go chill and sit in the living room and watch that one-eyed demon, or whatever. Walk my dog. I ain't gonna be walking the dog because it's 100 and it's 101 now. They said it was gonna be 103 today, so I ain't nobody be walking outside for show. It's 101 right now. Hey, I'm not talking to you. Stop. It's 101 right now, so they said it's gonna peak out at 103 around right this time actually. So we're at 101 right now, so I'm not walking my dog. My dog is in the living room. I mean the dining area, so to get him out the heat. So yes, my window is very, very, very tight. It's very short, and I can only do so much within that window or within that time. So I like to spend some time, diving, practicing. Yes, y'all probably see me times sacrificing, eating, and all that kind of stuff. So I gotta stop doing that. My wife been already on me. The doc's already been on me, right? If the wife on you, if they say the wifey on you and the doc is on you, I gotta change my habits, right? I have to. I know sometimes I'm hard headed and I just want to practice. I want to, I want to get back into the zone. I want to spend 5 hours. And I don't have to spend 5 hours. I don't have to spend 4 hours. I don't have to spend 3 hours, 2 hours, or even an hour. It's just that I feel like I'm behind, and now I want to play catch up. So give me a chance, y'all. Give me a chance. Alright, I'm pleading. Give me a chance. Alright, give me a break. Give me a chance. Let me get it together. The worst case scenario I will say was watching y'all, or some of y'all do what y'all do, and for beginner level musician, that's a whole different story. Y'all watching me now, as I look at it as being like a beginner musician coming back. I have to learn how to walk again, y'all. Yes. I have to learn how to take a shower on my own. Yes, this Valley Fever is no joke. I promise y'all. Don't get it. I don't know, probably y'all say, how would you not get it? Well, unfortunately, if you breathe the air and this stuff is in the air, it filters in and it gets in your lungs, it's nothing you can do. It's just, if you feel some type of way, go to the doctor immediately. No hesitation. Go. Believe it or not, I didn't go the same day. This thing afflicted me, y'all. I waited, thought that I was gonna be able to do all the other stuff that I can do to get this thing off me. Had no idea that I had valley fever and I had pneumonia and valley fever at the same time. That's the problem. I thought it was just I twisted something in my back, on my side. But then when he went to my lower back and my lumbar spine, oh, that was a whole nother game right there. That's when I said, okay, something is definitely not right. So basically what it did was, when they treated me for walking pneumonia and suspected valley fever, the fungus, they call it, had moved to my back, my lower back, and this the back side of my back. Instead of it puncturing, what I call puncturing, because that's what it was doing, it was breaking the bone in my back, not the skin, not the muscle. It was literally like just eating. I could feel it, like it feel like a what's that I want to call it, like a little beast. Get off of here. Like a little, I call it a little beast, a little bug, but a powerful bug that just kept just like trying to eat the bone. Like I can feel it, like just doing this, like a woodpecker, just tapping at my back, non-stop, all day, 24/7, every day. Nothing I was taking was stopping that pain, and I was like, "What in God's name is this?" I promise y'all, I couldn't even eat. I couldn't sleep. It didn't matter which way I was, upside down, backwards, sideways, whatever. I could not sleep. It was whack. It was just the wackiest thing. So let's say this is the backside of my back. So like I said, instead of it breaking a bone in the back part of my back, it found a way around the back on the inner part of the back, and it was breaking the bone and fracturing the bone. It caused a fracture in the bone, and it was chewing off the bone in my back, and it was trying to get into the bone all the way. But the medication that they was giving me was this it's called the Coxy medication. That medication is extremely strong. It's like my estimation of saying it, I feel for people who's on chemo because that's very extremely painful. So this medication is very it's no joke. It hurts. Along with this fungus biting or chewing the bone, it was just chewing the bone, pow, 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 pow. Like the intensity was crazy. It was just like it was really trying to crack the bone in my back, but it did some major damage on my left lumbar side. However, it was a choice of mine to either have surgery or they give me the harsh medication. So y'all probably already know what I said earlier. I didn't want to go through the surgery process because then they would have to go through my stomach to get to my back, and I wasn't having that. Give me this hardcore stuff. Yes, it almost killed me. I ain't gonna even lie. I lost so much weight. I'm a small dude, y'all. So can y'all imagine me losing 15 pounds or 20? My wife is crying. Everybody's crying. It was just crazy. He was just terrible. I ain't gonna start crying. I'm gonna just. But I thank God that I went through that and got out of that. Thank God for now. Yeah, it was the most excruciating pain on the planet. Like I said, you don't want that. I wouldn't want that on my worst enemies if I ever have any out there. So if some of y'all might be my enemies, I don't know about. Did y'all my? I promise you, don't get valley fever because it's no joke. Look it up. It can kill you. All right, I know I laugh about it, but no, for real, the valley fever will kill you, for sure, no doubt. Y'all thought COVID was bad? No, valley fever is even worse. In my opinion, I've had COVID, and I've had it on the worst level ever. It did put me out of work for almost 2.5, 3 months. Yes, but not a year. Not a year and a half. Yes, I got COVID the second time, 21 and 22. 22 wasn't as bad as it was when I had it in 21. 22, I was like, oh man, this is nasty. All right. And speaking about that, then 23, that's when I had pneumonia, and then that's when I had valley fever, and I was like, oh, M to the G. Can y'all even imagine they had me next door to intensive care? Like literally intensive care. Next door. I'm literally like they call it Telly 2. I'm in Telly 2, Telly 2 and intensive care. That's when you're about to kick the bucket over there. Maybe and maybe not. All right. But yeah, I wasn't scared, but I was more of like this can't be happening right now. Not today. You never know. Like, don't take life for granted. That's my whole point. I'm saying, y'all, don't take it for granted. I didn't mean to preach all that, but anyway. But if you feel some type of way, don't wait. Go see a doctor. Make sure. All right. Anyway, I wasn't fussing. I'm just saying some of y'all, or there's some people out there who are so inconsiderate. So I'm like, give me a minute. Let me kind of do my thing. And stuff I forgot. My wife was like, "Did you forget about blah blah?" Oh, what's up? Oh man, yes. Valley fever can attack any given area of your body. Finger. A finger can be amputated. The hand can be amputated. Arm can be amputated. All right, an ear can be amputated. part of your nose, or if not your whole nose amputated, yes, it can get in your brain. And that's what they've been observing me for a while, to make sure that it did not go and start messing with my brain, right? So that means that you start becoming forgetful. People might think, what's that? I forget what it's called, senile, or you might have Alzheimer's and all. No, this infection. I use the word infection, but this fungus infection can get in your brain, and it will kill you for sure. And I'm not playing. It will kill you. So don't play with it. If you sick with something, go see the doctor. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Yeah, go see a doctor, right? And especially if you taking like pain pills to stop something from happening, and your pain won't go away, because that's what made me think, like, wait a minute, I done took yeah, my wife was like, you crazy, man, you crazy. I done took maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4 things of 800 milligrams of Motrin. Four. I was like, this pain got to go away. I knew it had to go away at least with the first one or half of one. By the time I got back, by the time I clocked out, got home, like I said, all this happened when I was at work, which I should have. Yeah, a hard head makes a soft. My mom said, I ain't gonna say that word, but y'all know what I mean. But a hard head makes a soft. But I should have followed my heart, my mind, the first time when I felt that pain. And when I took the Motrin, and I'm like at least 30 minutes in, or at least 15 to 30 minutes in, this pain should fall off me at least, or at least the edge of it or something. No, it was like I was feeding this demon. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It felt like the more I was taking the Motrin, the more the demon in my back was just getting like more intense. And I was like, man, I couldn't even hardly walk. I was leaning on the wall. People wasn't even paying attention to them. It was crazy. People walking by, nobody even paid attention that I was in distress. It was crazy. But yeah, I should have fallen on my mind and went right on down there to the ER. I ain't even gonna lie. I got to the end of the hallway, looked down there, like, oh, okay, maybe I should go to ER. But that was a long walk. A long look. That hallway looked like it was miles and miles away. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it that far. Man, that's what I was saying. I don't think I'm going to make it. Now, me going down this other hallway to make my way to the clock out and get to my car, that seemed shorter. Yes, when I got to my car, oh my God, the pain was ridiculous. Had chills, and I had the fever, and at the same time, in the pain at the same time. Yeah, and I took another pill when I got to the car. Another 800 mil, that's 1600 right there. And then I waited for about 10 minutes to warm up my car. Took off in the driveway. I was probably high by this time, but I was in pain. Got to the house, parked in front of the house. I took another half one. And then got in the house, I was like, okay, man, let me jump in the shower. Maybe this is going to probably pop off for me by now. I'm thinking that this is already a half hour already gone by, y'all, by this time. So I'm thinking like, dang, 200 them and a half one? This pain got to fall off of me by now, but it didn't. So then by this time, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go take that other half. I took the other half, and then I laid down. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't turn this way. I couldn't turn that way. I couldn't turn on my back, my stomach, my side. I couldn't sit up. It was just every different direction I was going, the pain would not stop. And that's when I started thinking, man, I must have pneumonia or something else. And I couldn't pinpoint what it was. Like I'm just telling y'all. And then finally my wife came home and she was like, bro, you look weird. I was probably high as a kite. So she's like, touch me, you got a fever, bro. You hotter than the son of a gun. I was sweating out and everything. So she gave me a Tylenol. And I was like, okay, maybe that's going to stop my pain. Maybe that's going to make everything ease off. It just like, it increased. And I was like, man. So then finally my wife's like, yo, boo, let's go to the hospital. Get up, let's go. I get up, bow, fall to the floor. She's like, yo, no, yo, hold on. Anyway, I try to get back up, and y'all know how we are, men. Let me get my composure together. Hold on, boo. I get back up. She's like, you good? You good? You ready to go? She holding the phone, finna call 911. I'm like, hold on. Let me get my composure. So we get ready to walk. I'm taking that one step. Bow! Fall again. Then that's when she was like, okay, enough is enough, bro. Of course, y'all. That manhood. Hold on, boo. Hold on. We ain't going. Don't call. Let me get it together. And then, of course, I didn't go, y'all. Of course, I did not go. I jumped back in the shower, try to see if this going to help out. Try to get back in the bed. And then by midnight, yeah, this is... I got off at 7:30 in the morning, so all this happened at 7:23. I'm about to try to clock out at 7:23, but this is when it all happened. So anyway, the whole day, all right, my wife went to sleep. She was like, I can't make you do anything, but you need to go see a doctor. So I'm like, okay, let's make an agreement. This is my agreement. Whatever time she gets up in the morning to go to work, she can take me to the hospital and drop me off. That didn't happen, y'all. That did not happen at all. I jumped up. No, actually I didn't jump up. I got up and I couldn't take it no more. Snuck out while she was asleep and made my way barely to the ER. And then when I got in there, they was like, bro, you okay? Everybody who kind of know me. It was like, bro, you all right, bro? I'm like, I couldn't even talk, y'all. That's just how bad it was. My speech was gone. I couldn't even utter a word. But I could just point. And it was like, what? I'm just pointing. Like here and here. And it was like, okay, you having massive pain. What's your pain level? They go through all that process. But anyway, so yeah, y'all. I've been through some crazy stuff, y'all. So if you feel some type of way, they say here in the Contra Costa County, valley fever is on the rise. But the CDC, I'm not going to say the CDC don't want people to know. They did make an announcement after the fact, but valley fever has always been in the Contra Costa County and other regions of, they say, Southern California and Northern California. So it's been around, but they just been keeping it on the L, if you will. Y'all call it on the L. Is generally from out of Arizona because it's dry dirt, sand, or whatever y'all want to call it. And what happens is these truckers bring some of that stuff from wherever they bring it, and if it's not treated properly, it filters in the air. So when the wind blows, it picks it up, and then it filters wherever it is. You breathe it in, it dormants in your body. You don't know it's there. All right, and so that's what my understanding is how I got it. I didn't go to Fresno. I ain't been to no Vacaville, not Vacaville, Fresno. I haven't been to Arizona because that's where they say it's the worst out there, from my understanding. And anywhere like Southern California, I haven't been nowhere but work and to the house. I have seen these truckers bring this stuff through my neighborhood and dumping it off somewhere about 5 miles away from me. They are building new homes about 20 miles to 25 miles away from me, going that way, north and south the other way. So I now kind of understood how I got it, because it's filtered in the air and then you breathe it. It's in your lung. And so everybody, it affects them differently. I know it affects our pastor, our former, or actually our late pastor's wife, terribly bad. And she actually had it in the leg. So she's blessed, I should say, that they did not have to amputate her leg. It started in her lungs and then it moved to her legs. And so she is blessed that they was able to catch it earlier on, but yet damage done, of course. But she's, so far from my understanding, what my wife is saying, she has she doesn't take the medication anymore, so I'm just assuming she has fully recover. Here I get it, and I'm like, oh my God. So now I understand what it's all about. So is it treatable? Yes. If you go get tested and to find out if you have it, if you live in the Contra Costa County area, yes, the CDC did finally put it out there. They did finally announce it, from my understanding, in 2025. Recently, back then, I don't know if they even made a second announcement about it in this year, 2025. I have heard from my doctors of saying that majority of the people who are getting attacked by ours, men, brotherings, the men, majority of the men are in the age bracket. For the ones who are getting it the worst is the younger men, like 18, 16, 17, and 18 of age, 20. They're getting it the worst. They gotta have surgery, or they gotta stay on this hardcore medication for a long period of time. I've only been on it for a year and a half. That's, to me, that's a heck of a long time. But I did not have to have surgery, anything of that nature. But I'm still in pain, but not that kind of pain. It's now my muscles are trying to, as they say, compensate for the pain that I was having. So sometimes I can't sit here too long, and I gotta stand up and kind of, oh, alright, and press my muscles tight, and then release and tight and release, so I can be able to walk. But yes, thank God I'm able to finally put on my socks. I'm finally able to put my shoes on. I'm finally able to feed myself. Alright, shower myself, wash my face, brush my teeth, all that. Being in the hospital, having somebody else do that, it's like, I feel like my manhood went out the window. Alright, y'all. So I have something to be celebrate over, because God, not that God allowed me to go through that, but not that I wanted it to, but I was able to get through that and get out most of this craziness. But like I said, I'm not all the way 100% out the woods, y'all. So give me a minute and let me get myself together. I'm able to talk now. There's a lot of stuff I forgot. And have I been back to church to play? Periodically, I do have a replacement that's playing for me in case somebody's wondering, are you able to go back to church and play and all that stuff? I only on my day when I'm not working, because I had to work last night, so I don't go because I'm sleeping. So I have a replacement who's playing for me, or for the church, not for me, but for the church. So this allowed me to kind of like, get it together, so to speak. All right. So anyway, practice zone. I'm trying to get myself back into an actual practice zone. Okay. So bear with me. All right, bear with me. All right, so, all right, let me get back to this song I was doing on yesterday. I tried to put something in front of me, and I'm trying to learn the move. Let me start using that word try. I am working on something that I need to get it back in my mind, like as I used to do it. Now, if I'm thinking of number system, when I'm playing, I don't think of number system. I think of the move when I hear it, or when I play it. It's, we're in F sharp, so if I said we're going to the 3, to the 7, back to the 3, 5 up, to the 6, to the set 5, to a 1, 3. When I go to the 1, I'm walking over to the 3 to the 4. If I tell you I'm on the 2, 5 up, 5. The pedal's going 2, 5 up to the 5 to the 1. So technically the move is 2, 5, 1. But we're doing pedal movement 2, 5 up to the 5, 7, 1. 1 up to the 2. Alright, 2 up to the 3. 7 up. I use the word 7 up. 7 up to the 1. 3 to the 4. You notice holding chord. Right? 7 again. Right? When F sharp. So 4, 3, 2 up to the 2. To the 1. To 1. Right, to the 5. To the 5. To the 5. To the 5. Whatever 5 chord I want. Alright, so y'all give me a minute so I can get myself together. If I'm planning on going back to church, I need to practice, right? I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. When I'm playing, I don't think of number. I'm just thinking chords to play. One up to the 1, 1 up to the 2, 4 up to the 4, 5, 4. Oh, I see 5 up to the 5, 7, 3, 5 up to the 6, 2 to the 5. 6, whatever 6 I want, 6, 7, 1. Right? So yeah, I just need to practice. But in real time, and I say real time, I don't really spend time trying to talk this out number system. But unless somebody out there is like, where you going? To the 7? Yeah, I'm going to the 7. 3, 5 up to the 6, 2, and I don't play, and I try to learn to play different 1, a different 2 move, a different 3 move, a 4, a 5, and the 6, and the 7, and I keep trying to change up a little bit, so I'm not playing that same thing over again. Just try to different ideas, different ways, right? Someone said that I don't think I'm maybe the only one who does this, but I would just say that I try my best to explain to beginner musicians or maybe intermediate level, whatever level you want to say you are in, that I try to explain that because a lot of musicians like to play, I guess, let me just say this, not everybody do this, but a lot of times musicians like to show off what they can do, but they don't really want to give you the time to do it. And we may call that what's the word we like to use, I've heard people say, freestyling. You know, hey, I can play all this stuff, watch me, check me out, blah 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 blah. As soon as you start hitting them up and like, yo, man, what's that move you did? They don't want to give you the time of the day. Oh, I forgot that chord. I don't even remember what I did at 0.56 seconds right there. I don't know what that was. I just played and I was just in the motion. I do that. That does happen to me sometimes. I don't know what I did. And sometimes I have to go back to listen to what it was because I'm like, what did I actually play there? But some people just do it on purpose because they don't want you to know what they did. So, with that being said, play by sight is going to come into play on that matter. So, don't fret. Don't fret. Your boy Bishop Drayster is about to get at this and showing you what's going on in the play by sight. I'm putting these chords in there as to what's going on. So my chord book is just a library of chords from chord progressions. Every chord that I play is going to be in the book. So you, as I say, create your own fat chords and chord progressions. And play and sound like the pros. Right? So I'm dropping it in the book. All right? Every chord that I can muster up. Every chord that I can muster up. I promise you, if nothing, if I don't get sick for whatever reason, I'm planning on going to put these chords in the book so you guys can have your own library chords. So you don't have to be struggling or trying to guess what it is. It's going down in the book, right? It's gonna go down in the book. You know, all these moves you might hear dudes, musicians doing. There may be some people that may not like what I'm doing, but I'm only doing what God put on my heart to do, and I have always had a passion to do it. So finally, the Lord had allowed me to write the book that I've always been looking for from other musicians to show me how to do it, or just in general looking for books on Amazon or any other website that's out there on the planet. And I have not yet found anybody who's landed down and put these chords out there to okay, maybe, yeah, not really, at least not in this fashionable way where you can see it. That's why I call my book Play by Sight. So if you can see it, you will be able to play it. And let's give it up to my co-worker who is a non-musician. Non-musician. Let's give it up for my co-worker, Miss Kelly. She is my Miss Editor. She is my designer, Miss Designer. So she is the one who's responsible for putting these chord diagrams together and putting the dots there where they need to be, so you can go to your keyboard, your organ, or your piano, or your baby upright, baby gram, or whatever, mama gram, or whatever, and your Casio, your Yamahas, and your all those hockeys out there. But anyway, you can go to your instrument and start sitting down and learning how to play these chords in all 12 keys. These are chords that I pulled from chord progressions. So you're going to have a library of full of nothing but chords in a library. And you can be able to go and say, you know what, hold on. I think I heard this move somewhere in that book. And you'll be able to find those chords. Or you can be creative on your own going to the book. I can go to chapter 9. All right, let's just not talk about chapter 9. Let's go ahead and talk about chapter 9. And let's go ahead and talk about the major 7 flat 5 chord. Let's go ahead and talk about the diminished 7 move. And back to the minor 9. Chapter 9. I'm just telling you, every chord that I pull, every chord that I'm playing, I'm pulling them from the from the book. All right, I'm just gonna go to the context. Is this that simple? It's dumb simple, actually, I want to call it, right? All right, so I can go to chapter number 1. We can talk about, let's do a scale. We can talk about the scale, right? And so, and watch this. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna do the scale. I'm just gonna go to the chapter, right? All right. So I said chapter 1, my scale, A flat scale. Your best to listen to what I'm trying to tell you. That was an A flat scale. Okay, where am I gonna probably hear somebody doing something like that in their plan? Where? Okay, you never know. You never going to know who might pull this off. You remember? It could be maybe the left hand, right? It might be even the right hand. It might be here. It might be ranged down here. It might even be ranged up here. Wherever it's going to happen, it's going to happen somewhere. That it was chapter number 1. All right. Now, if I said, let's go to, let's go to chapter 5. And we're going to play either the sus chord. Let's play an A flat sus 2. All right. Or let's play a D flat sus 2. Let's play a flat sus 4 chord. Let's play that scale. And let's play a E flat sus 4 chord. So we have what? The A flat sus 2 voicing it here, down here. We're going to have the D flat sus 2 in place in different spot. We're going to have the sus 4. Don't be surprised if you hear musician playing this. We could have the E flat sus 4, A flat sus 2, E flat sus 4, A flat sus 2. We're gonna have the A flat sus 4 and the D flat sus 2. What? Yes, we can have the D flat sus 4 and the F sharp or G flat sus 2. I'm just messing with chapter 5. Okay. All right. Now, I was messing with the scale earlier. You might have a song that might go the full run, or you might have them doing a half run. You might have that in the song, right? You might have it going partial way. You might have them doing it all the way, right? Whatever. The point is, I tackle my chapter 1, right? The scale, all right? And I went to chapter number 5. Y'all probably said, wait a minute, where is he about to go with this? Where am I about to go with this? Yes, you never know. You never know. You never know. All right, chapter 18, we have the minor third. Let's see where I want to put it here. I'm sorry, the major second. The major second. Chapter 18, y'all. The minor third. Major third. The fourth. Tritone. Guess what chapter that's at? That's also in chapter 18, but it's also chapter number 8. All right, we got the fifth, chapter 18. The minor 6, chapter 18. The major 6, chapter 18. The minor 7, chapter 18. And then we have the major 7, chapter 18. That can be done with left hand and or the right hand. Where is he going with this? I'm just telling y'all. All right, and that can create a chord. Perfect fourth, perfect fifth, minor third, minor second, or this a major second, the major third. It could be the fourth, perfect fifth, tritone. It could be the minor sixth. It could be the minor seventh or the major seventh or octave. Now I didn't put the octaves in the book because I'm like, what for? But anyway, no, I didn't put that in there. Um, but I've noticed, what is gonna be in a song doing something on this level? You never know. I just pointed it out. You never know. I'm just practicing. I'm just practicing. I'm just making this up, or is this gonna be something somebody gonna end up doing? All right. Now we know the Nashville system says A flat. That's chapter 2. Right. We have the B flat minor. That is chapter 3. That's the 2. We got the 3, which is C minor. Chapter who? 3. These chords in the book, y'all. All right. We have the 4, which is now chapter 2. Major. We have the 5 is major, chapter 2. And then we have the minor chord, chapter who? 3. Then we have the diminished 7, who? Chapter who? 3. And then we're back to the 1, chapter 2. Every chord I'm playing is in the book. All right. Is in play by sight. Literally. All right. Now, where am I going to hear those little moves at? Let's find out. All right. Y'all don't believe me. I'm telling you, this is how I'm figuring this out. And I'm like, oh, hold on. I remember me doing that. So if a musician busts out and do something, I promise you I'm going to hear it, because why? I'm practicing it, and it sure enough popped up. Let's see, okay? It sure enough will pop up because I heard it. Not only did I heard it, but I played it. All right? So, y'all remember me doing this, right? If y'all hear this chord, I'm going to slap some of y'all. All right? Now, remember, if the song or the movement or whoever doing whatever he or she's doing, just remember, you got the 1, and every single chord, or in gospel music, as we as musicians, I should say, rules are being broken. So you not maybe necessarily might have a person playing A flat chord, they can go augmented. They can go minor, augmented at the 7. They can go diminished smooth. I'm on this one chord, A flat, minor, augmented at the 7, diminished. Y'all probably said, where you get them chords from? That's where I get them from. My little structure. Diminished. Dominant chord. Major 7 chord. Guess right, sus2, sus4, 7 sus4 chord. Don't tell me y'all won't hear this. Now, y'all know I didn't steal no chords, because these are the structured chords that I practice them in all 12 keys in that mannerism. So, all of a sudden, when some musician plays something, y'all gonna say, oh, he copycat that. No, I didn't copycat that. I had already been playing that. I even wrote it. Just to hear somebody do it is like, what? Are you for real? Oh, okay. All right. So let's see what we gonna hear. And you gonna tell me if you hear it or you don't hear it. All right. So let me see, which one is it? This one. Let's get at it. Let's get at it. Let's get at it. All right. Let me see which one of these. I always forget which one it is. Let me see. Is it this one? Oh, that's not the one. Let me see. Which one is it? Hold on. I think it's this one here. There it is. Do it again. Well, you also heard. Do I have perfect pitch to figure that out? No. What it is, I understand the target note. A flat. Two notes half step back cause you to do what we call the twang. Alright, my wife called it twiddling. Babe, you in there twiddling again? The twang. Alright, cool. And what did we hear after that? The sus4. And I don't have to have perfect pitch because you know what? Play by sight gave the answer. All right, let's hear it again. Right? Yes, A flat sus4. I'm like, oh. All right, what's the next move? I know y'all heard it. Partial of an A flat. And I know y'all heard that top note. What do it suggest I'm playing? A flat? Or minor? Augmented? Major 7, the A flat major 7 with the sharp 5? Dominant chord? Major 7 chord? Diminish? Which one is... Come on, y'all. Alright. Come on. A little run. Yes, it gave me the sus2 and the sus4. It just fell right to it. And I said, I'll be hot dogs right there. Hot dogs and Jimmy dogs. Yeah, so... Yeah, you go to the sus4. And then you're going to do the run. Huh? Where did we go, y'all? The 3. 1, 2, 3. I know y'all heard it. Yes, the perfect, the minus 7. He also can play this A flat as well. The first inversion. Or we could have played the minor 3rd. We could play them all. The 7, the minus 7, the minus 6, and the 5. Or we call it the minor 3rd, and all of them. If you want a full sound. Or not. I'll just play the minus 7. 1, 2, 3. Rules was broken. We couldn't do the minor move because it wouldn't sound right. All right, wouldn't sound right. I told y'all earlier. You see, y'all wouldn't hear me and listen to me. I said if you learn my structured chord movements in the book, major, minor, augmented, after 7, diminished, dominant chord, major 7 chord. Okay, sus2, sus4, 7 sus4 chord, and your tritones. And I said, oh! Alright, I hear the bass line. Now, one thing is listening to the bass line, because the bass line gonna tell the story for the most part, y'all. A flat. So, you know. Right? So he basically saying play the sus4 and he had the sus2 with the top. And then he could have did both. But I only hear one. On the 3. Okay. Now, what is he gonna go? Where are we going next? Now remember, musicians, we play mix and match chords. I'm learning to play mix and match chords, so that's what we're gonna do the next chord. Went to E flat over D flat, because he's going from the 5, 3 to the 4. D flat and E flat, me. What chapter is this, y'all? 2. D flat, E flat. All right, what's the next move? He gonna stay on that 4 for a split second, and he gonna play another chord with it. I hear the note. Okay, and F7, F minus 7 with the F minus 7, 11. But as soon as we hit the D flat, because we on D flat, the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a 6/9, D flat 6/9 chord. But yet, the right chord is the 7/4 chord in chapter 5. And then if I took the thumb off, we have chapter technically 18. You could create these chords from chapter 18, by the way, because it's your perfect 4th. And this is also your perfect 4th in E flat. And your perfect 4th in F. Look, Adam. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna hear that too coming up. The E flat scale. We're gonna hear that in next. You might hear it going backward. We're gonna see. We're gonna hear that. Let's find out. All right. So here we go. E and D flat. Oh, I'm gonna rub it. All right. Now where we gonna go? B flat, D flat, E flat. That's the move. D flat chord, chapter what? Chapter 4, y'all. It's in the book. Literally, these chords in the book. Listen, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm taking chords from chord progression. It didn't have to be this. It was just in general of chords that I play all the time. And transpose it. So somebody doing that, promise y'all, I didn't steal that. I am practicing it. So somebody else doing it, stealing it from me, alright? I wrote it. Oh, that was an accident. Well, that's not an accident, because that would be here. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yo. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Oh my. We heard that somewhere else too, right? No. That was an accident. That was an accident. Whoops. Well, up. be experimenting, y'all. But I've written these chords a long time ago, so I'm like, oh. So we're going now in A flat 2. And I'm talking numbers is 2, 4, 5. So I'm like, oh, that gotta be that D flat major chord in chapter number 4. And then down, we drop down to the major 7 chord. This is the major chord. Chapter number 2. But because when we hit the bass line, which is the 2, it makes us play a B flat minor 9. And then minor 9, 11, if I stay on that bass line. Well, because he's moving the pedal from 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Alright, so I have to do the left hand. What? Oh my God. That's crazy. So, what I didn't do yesterday, I can do this one. E flat. And then I can ask for 2. Yeah, I like that one. Good. But, so basically 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Right? 2. I'm looking. So. Now, keep this in mind, beginner musician or wherever level you say you in. Don't trip so much about trying to nail it to the T or whatever. Just my own game plan, even if I don't play the chords all the way 100% correctly, it'll just be something that I didn't do before. It's my game plan. So if I don't play it 100% as it is, as I might think I'm hearing it, because sometimes I have to play this 1,000 times. Well, okay, I might have to play it a few more times because I might hear it a different chord, like the minor chord. So you see what I'm saying? It might be that minor chord. Versus E flat. I might hear it different. It might be that one with the minor chord. With the sequence sauce chord. Or it might be the minor move. Or E flat. Alright, so I have to determine which one is it. Alright? And it's usually like one note that gives it away. Come on, dumb app. Yeah, ta-da! E flat. E flat. Cause you could tell the minor move, and I can get away with the sequence sauce chord. E flat. Because after that, you know, melody. And that chord is just me, you know, well, depending on the bass line, but yeah. So you're going E flat, minor 11 with the flat 5. This is without the bass line. And then you're going with the minor F minor 7 with the flat 5. Do I got the 9 in there? Yeah, F minor 7 flat 5. And then we have the G7 chord. And then we have the C minor 9. 11, by the way. So, you know, after playing that last chord, the melody. So, instead of me playing the whole chord, so instead of me breaking it down to its chord, it's the same chord. It's just, you know, kind of like, yeah. Yes, sir. You can go up or right here. I told you it's in the book. Those moves in the book, those minor thirds. Right, you know, minor thirds. That's 2, 3, the 4. Sorry, hold up. Minor second, third, and your perfect 4. 1, 2. Well, hold on, that's a major third. Sorry about that. B flat major. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, Alright, now where we going? These are chords in the book. Sound like Godzilla song. Sound like a Godzilla movie. Godzilla chords. Reverse. So this time we're playing the major 7, and he's going in reverse of, instead of doing what we call the if we're in A flat, normally we hit the groove over the 5 to the 1 to the 1. In this case, what he's doing is an idea as going from the 5 to the 4 and reverse. But he using the left hand to do it. And y'all remember the little thing again? Remember? Now he's transposing that up to E flat. Now remember, I told you the bass line would have been E flat, A flat, but we going E flat, D flat. And what we're doing, we just resolving. We're playing the major 7 or major 9. Alright, we're playing the major 9. This time we're playing the major 9 with the flat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 5, major 9, flat 5. And that. Okay, now he's not gonna hold that little twanger. We're going to A flat. And when he goes to down, drop down to the D4. That's crazy. I ain't doing that, but those are chords in the book. Chapter number, the major 7 chord is chapter 4. All day, chapter 4. All right, and the major chord is chapter 2. And we just moving chords from left to right, or right to left, or however you want to call it. What we call it is mix max. Remember that move from earlier? You went right back to it. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. Alright, now we'll be finishing. Oh my goodness. Y'all make me sick. This is this is the major 7 chord, right? Chapter number 4. Remember, we have the root, the first inversion, the second inversion, and the third inversion. Oh, back to root. First inversion. Okay. And y'all get it. Alright? I know y'all get it now. Alright. So we have the root position, first inversion, second inversion, and third inversion. Right? And so what I'm doing now is separating the hands because I'm like, oh, because the last chord was I'm on the 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after that, so we went what? 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. While I'm on the 5, he came with another chord on the 5. I told you, root position, first inversion, second inversion. What? And of course, we got root position, first inversion, right? Second version, back to root, and a piece of the first inversion. But we call this double up, right? All I did was move the left hand to take off the top note and just put it in the bottom. So, all right, I'm actually tilting my head like he doing. Every chord is in the book. Good Lord. You sound like my old boss. Good Lord. Hold on, let me see. E flat. So I can have a choice. I can walk this backwards from 4, 5, 4, 1. 5, 4, 1, 5, 5, 5, 4, 1. And y'all know. Yeah, that's in the book. Y'all making me mad now. Stop it. The minus 7 with the flat 5, flat 13. It looks like, oh my goodness, y'all. Transpose. Y'all, these courses in the book all day. All right. Yeah, so the minus 7 with the flat 5, sharp 5, or the minus 7 with flat 5, flat 13 is in the book. Chapter 16, I want to say, or chapter, no, it's not 16. Which chapter is this one? Hey, minus 7 with a flat 5. Oh, that didn't make it to the book. All right, that's gonna make it to my second book. All right, I thought I could have sworn I put that in there. I guess I did it. Nope, that didn't make it to this book. But this is the minus 7 with the flat 5, flat 13. All right. Yeah, because we did the flat major 7 flat 5. So all you have to do is add the 13. You know, and then of course I did the minor 9 with the flat 5. Again, you can also add the flat 13. All right. You could do, yeah, I told you I was going to be in the book, minus 7 flat 5. Now this is funny because I did the minus 7 flat 5, 9, 11, but I didn't get the 13 in this. Oh, that sucks. All right, now it's chapter number 16. All right, so minus 7 flat 5, 9, 11. All right, so I didn't get the 13 in there, but we're gonna have that in my second edition book. But that's what's going on. It's like, oh, now let's just say we go into the 4, 5, and play the chord on the 5, and then go to the 1 instead of the wop back. I'll stay on the 5. 5, 5, 1, 5, 5, 1. Let me hear when he do that because I I have to see if he's walking the pedals in reverse. So okay, that's where we're at right there, and then so now what we head into. Okay, so there's no bass line there. Okay, I got you, Dr. Devin. Dr. Watkins. Yeah, so no bass line there, so you go. Okay, I got you now. Then go straight to. So we come off the bass line and come down on the with an A flat to 1. So da da da. That makes it. Basically, like I said, it's a major 7 to E flat to our minor 7 with the flat 5, flat 13. This gets real funny right here because, okay, I hit the minor. Because right here, I hear him come do that. Now I might do my own way. No. That's not what he did. Okay, here's the trick. You see? That's where it's at. So after you play that last chord, then we go into the minor move, and as he going, so on. It's crazy. It's kind of weird how you're doing that, but see how it is. It's rubber. So you doing? I understand where we're at. We're on 1, and then we're going to the what? 6. All right. These chords, chapter 8 and chapter what? 2. It's a major chord, but we play around with these little extra notes. It's a major chord, but you hear it. I'm playing around. It's kind of funny. That's what it is. I'm just gonna. He's holding that right here. Like, y'all remember that? Okay, there we go. Remember that walk? Yeah, you remember in the beginning? really quick. Two. All right, see, we're going to the two, the major chord in chapter 2. A flat, chapter 2. All right, y'all better leave me alone. I'm telling you, this in the book. I'm like, oh, y'all heard that scale? E flat scale. What was it? I forgot. What? I done forgot just that quick. What was it again? I done forgot. Oh, damn. Good. So we're going to E flat, y'all. Okay, now we get to the challenging part. And good luck to me, because I'm not in no running move, but and I'm saying I'm not in no running move. I'm not in no running move. I said I'm not in the running move. I don't feel like it. I'm not in the running move. But definitely finna take us to it. Now, actually, it's really not a running move per se. It's kind of like when you normally you're in the song like this, or like that, right? You know. But this one is gonna be interesting. All right, so let me see if I can catch it. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. My fingers, we gotta have a conversation right quick. Look, you're gonna have to handle this, dog, because, alright. How many times? Okay, that was the thing I got out of that. So good luck to me. The problem I have with this, y'all, my reach. Because remember, and holding that, doing this, I can't hold it. So now I gotta make my left hand do it, I think. Hold on. Okay, I gotta make my left hand. Let's see how I'm gonna do it in the and that's when we go to A flat. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna pull this off with the right hand and the left hand. Good luck to me. Y'all hear that? This is not easy. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna pull this off. Oh, there it is. Now I gotta do the left hand the same way. So I gotta sequence this out. Now I'm gonna take the top finger off for the moment. Oh. 1, sound in my head. That's the sequence. Oh. What's my left hand doing? There it is. I think I did it right. There it is. Alright, once I get the sequence where I gotta break it down. Alright. Let me see, because the trick is how many times are you doing it? I think that's all, I think. There it is. Alright, left hand, help me out. There it is. I'm not lost it now. That's I can't do it. All right. Even if I have to slow down my brain's working hard on that, so I'm gonna do it again. Okay, yeah. But I gotta get there. There it is. Okay, let me get the left hand. Ah. I can't do it. Let's see. That was fun. I could do it. That's what the movie. There it is. That's what it is. And if I can hold the top. I keep hitting other note. Now I'm gonna make the left hand do it now. Almost. Almost. Here it is. I'm not doing too many. There it is. I got it now. Got it. I'm getting it now. Listen. I gotta remember it. And then. stronger than some. I think it's something like that. Anyway, good luck to me on that. I'll be trying to grind that until I get it. But anyway, that's like 26 seconds into that, so I'll figure it out over a period of time. But I'll try to break it up, you know. That's what he's doing. That's what da 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 da. So if I was able to hold the finger at the top. That's what it. There it is. If I can hold the top note and do it. Let me try it now. That's what it is. I'm late with the left hand. There it is. Now I got it. Slow motion. There it is. I'm gonna try it one more time. I might have to cheat this one out. Always remember, you know, music is always a challenge in doing stuff. So, but as long as you be able to practice it and get it, I'll come back later and try it again because my brain's saying, "Oh, alrighty." So let's see what else can I get at. Oh, what happened? Oh, stupid. What? Da, da. Walk up. Let's see. I'm still on messing with. What's it? So I'm gonna master it one day. Let me see, this is the next crazy movie, dude. Okay, so we going. Is it? So he's walking up. Alright, hold on. I have to laugh because it's funny to me because it's like, what? Da-da. Okay. Alright, and then when he walks up, I'm thinking he's going. Da-da. It's tricky, but let me see. I got those 2 chords, 3 chords. Minor move. Hold on. All right. Once I get past that one bass line, I'll get the rest. Okay. 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 E flat. Hold on. No. I'm doing one hand for now. Okay, hold on. The last bass line. This is not hard, but it's like, wait. I'm trying to do the one hand, and then I'm gonna add the left somehow. No. It's a weird chord. Yes, sir. Cause he's walking up. Okay, so let me see. Hold on. I don't know, something like that. So now I gotta figure out my left hand. That may not be exact, but I get the idea, the concept. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. I know it's coming from A flat, but we're going to count from minor move. A flat, sus, E flat, and A flat. I get the concept, y'all. Let me see. I think I transcribed it. And let me see how dumb close I was actually to it. Let me see if I'm dumb close or dumb far off. I think I transcribed it. Y'all pray for me and see if I got that close. Yeah, I may have not gotten close, but I think that I gotten close. I think I got close, y'all. Let me see here. Did I transcribe this? Could have thought I transcribed it. Let's see what Dr. Andre's transcription says here. Where is that at? Da 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 da. Let me see. How close or how damn close was I? So, like I said, he started with A flat, coming off of that little crazy thing. So, what was it? I forgot. Yeah. Now I do it this time. Ain't that crazy? Now I do it. I should have shut my mouth. I should have shut my mouth. I spoke too early. Let me see. So, let me see. So we come off at the A flat. And I am doing this actually on the E flat. To A flat. I was close. I told y'all. And then. Oh, now here we go with this. Let me see how dumb close I was with this little run thing. So I said. So da, 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 da. I was right. Oh, that was easy. I made this thing so hard. Now, let me see. Hold on. Now, how am I supposed to pull this other one off with the right hand? Because, let me see. Hold on, y'all. B flat. There it is. Oh my God, y'all. Now, I did say I had to compensate with the left hand to pull off this. The B flat and G. So. A flat. Alright, so I got that now. That's the move. Got it that time. So. Now I'm trying to move over there. Got it done. Got it out. Alright, I told you I was gonna get this thing. Let me see that walk up. I said it was gonna have to go to A flat. Get, do the. That's what we do. I hear that already. Either it's minor or A flat. I think it's A flat. E flat. Yep. E flat. Alright, let me see if I'm right, y'all. Because now my ears hear it differently as I keep playing it on the keyboard. So let me see if I'm close. After I did all this crazy other move. And then, oh, I'm on the wrong page here. It's actually on the same page what I'm doing. Oh, wait. Did I not write the other page? This is page 1. Where's page 2? Alright, so page 2 is I was right. As after the A flat move, after we did this whole. That's fun, I'm doing it now. I'm mad now. Because he's doing this little. minor. So, and then right, and then it's going to the A flat, which I thought. All right, and then just B sus. Okay, I wouldn't have thought of that one. So he going A flat. Basically the same chord from the top. A flat to A flat. So he going. And the second chord I had right. Alright, then I think I'm just guessing when I go to the I'm looking because we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So let me see if I get it. A flat minor, A flat, then this crazy chord. It's a sus chord. E flat, and then I said A flat. I think is that how I voiced that? No, D flat sus 2, E flat, and A flat. Now let me see what I'll transcribe. All right, here we go. The first chord after we did that. Right, E flat. Then this crazy move. E flat. Alright, now let me look at the paper. I'll stop looking at it after some point. Yep, I was right. It's just a minor 7 with the flat. Well, technically, it's a minor 7 flat 5, but because we're going to the F minor, the F in the bass line, this is the F minor chord. Alright. And then, oh, so we don't go to the 7. 7, we go straight to the 1. So it's like he's doing this, to the 1. I don't know why I thought that. I could have sworn we doing that chord. Hold on. Did I get it backwards? Yes, we're supposed to go to the 7, then to the 1. I got it backwards. Oops! And I was right. E flat. So what we're doing is, he's doing this on the 7. And then, now I may play the whole full chord, right? So the thing is A flat 1, A flat on the 3. I'm sorry, A flat 1, minor 2, major 3. This is a D flat major 7 chord. It just it's D flat major 7. It's in the book, y'all. I'll just take it off some notes. It's in the book. Every chord I play at A flat chapter 2. Chapter 3 minor moves. Back to A flat chapter 2. D flat major 7 chapter 4. E flat chapter 3. Chapter 2 is our chapter 5 is our 7 sus 4 chord. E flat technically, but he's breaking up. It's E flat, y'all. 1, 1, 3, 5, 1, 1, 3, 5, 1, 1, 1, 3, 5. Like drop 2. So it's pretty. Cause when he come off the last school, that's what he's doing. Right. So if I wanted to play the whole entire full chord. With the right hand, I can play that whole voice in. E flat, E flat, right? Sus 2, E flat, A flat. transcribed that. I said, wait a minute, that is sick. All right, y'all. Doing my homework, right? I'm coming back to what I used to do long time ago, so I can get my plan back up to snuff, or my practicing more or less back up to snuff. I hear stuff, I want to play stuff, so I'm gonna get at it. All right, I'm gonna get at it. I'm just gonna get at it. But just so you can understand that it's in play by sight. Every chord that I'm picturing in my mind by looking at the chapter, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, let me think about this. But yeah, I can hear the chords: A flat minor. What else? The other chord was A flat, D flat major 7, E flat major. All right, 7, F minor, 7/11, or F minor, yeah, 7/11, or we might say F minor 7 with the 4. I might go ahead and play the whole E flat chord and A flat. I just gotta study the speed, but I have to slide my body over just a hair so I can get to the move slowly. And that's what he's doing faster, of course. Walking it up. Right, so that's the walk up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Actually, I've written it backwards on that 7. I put it in the wrong spot. If I would have did that, it would have been like, maybe it was that. Hold on, maybe it was actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Maybe it was. Hold on. Hold on. It was that, so I did write it right. Okay, it was 1. That's 1. Okay, so I didn't write that backwards. So yeah. Okay, I wrote it right. I have to hear that, and I'm like, wait a minute. Did I go 7/1, or was it 1/7? So it was 1/7. So I did transcribe that correctly. Woo! Listen, that was 29 seconds of blazing chords, and chord progressions, chords and chord progression. Basically, it's chords, right? But they're putting chord progressions. All right. So basically, that whole little thing, we call this chords, right? But when you start creating what we call a pattern, because that's what musicians are doing, he's creating a pattern of talk music. So, right, yeah, pattern move, talk music. Some saying, create a pattern, yeah. Create a pattern. I'm creating a pattern. I'm creating a pattern. Off of now, listen, we were A flat, but I'm switching to E flat because I can play chords from A flat to E flat. I it being A flat on the 2 to the 1. Even I mean in the 4. In E flat, we know this is the 7. But in A flat is what? The 4 up. Now I'm going to the 4. But if I was in E flat, I would say 6 up. Y'all might think I'm going to D flat and C sharp because why? Because it sounds like I'm in on the 7, right? But in A flat, I'm on the 3. But in D flat, I'm in what? On the 3. And then if you might think I'm going to F sharp or G flat because I'm taking y'all to the 6. But it can also be the 2 in D flat. Now I'm taking you back to A flat, take only the 1, but I could be F sharp and G flat in that key. Or I could be in D flat and I can take you to the 1. Remember the move? I can take you right to the 2, 4, 5. 3. This is what? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. It also could be the 3 in D flat. It could be the 7 in F sharp. This could be the 5 in A flat. It could be the 2 in D flat. It could be the 6 in G flat or F sharp. I can move these chords around once I understand what's going on. That's why I say I don't be sitting here be trying to trip off numbers. I'll be sitting here playing chords and I'll be like, oh. Alright, yes, I could be in the 3 in A flat. Alright. And then I might say, well, I can still play that little crazy move in D flat. Did y'all see what I'm saying? Because D flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's a 7. I can do this one. I can play all these other crazy chords. But yeah, listening to that is like, oh. No. Hello. Let's see if we do that. Let's see if we kind of sort of go back to that other thing earlier. Yeah, I told you. Yeah. Y'all see that, man? Okay. I'm like, oh. Some repeats, but coming from another angle slightly. Alright. He repeated that a little bit again, so I'm like, oh, okay. I want to get that speed. I had to press that slow motion first, you know. Alright, let's see where we're going after that. Are we gonna go to that same car? Let's see. Let's see where we're going now. Oh, he went up there to the G. So instead of going back to E flat, he gonna go up to that G. What? Okay. All right. So, that's interesting. No, that's great. I have to slide to it. So we playing the same thing to 2 4, and then we're going to the 7. 2 4 2 4 7. Hold up. That's crazy. Probably if you see this facial expression, you know that was a nasty chord. Chords in the book. You know that was dope, y'all. I would probably go home crying doing that though. If I heard somebody doing that, I was like, what? I'm Elder Watkins. I'm gonna unplug this. I'm taking the plugs off this organ. I'm gonna put them in the box. I'm taking the plug off to the organ. I'm gonna put it in the box and send it to you because that was sick. Woo! That's crazy. Got a rubber. Keep presses. That's crazy. I gotta get that part. Hold up. Oh my God. Okay, now I got an easier way to get there instead of me jumping off the note. Yeah, that well easier. All right, listen, y'all. Like I said, even if I don't play 100%, at least I'm playing something I didn't do yesterday. By the way, uh, that's how you get better. You pressing into that chord too. Scratch that bass line I was playing. It's going actually 2, 5, 7. That makes sense. There you go. So instead of 2, 4, you can actually walk up to it. No, that sounds better because you're going 2, 5 to the 7. 2, 5, 7. 2, 5, 7. And the way he pressing into it, I'll be like. That's great. Oh my God, y'all, this is crazy. That's a G minor 9/11 chord, by the way. Oh, what? Wait, hold on, y'all. This gets crazy. So let me see. Almost similar to. I swear you sound like he's doing this one. No, actually he's going. Hold up. Hold up. What was it? Oh, the minor 9. Should know that, duh. Yeah, you're playing a minor 9 left. You making it fat? Alright, this is D minor 9/11. Chord I play. I told y'all earlier, this is chapter 9. Yeah. Okay, let's see here, Doc. Show me them chords, bruh. Now, I was about to look at my notes and I'm like, okay, let me see if I can remember that. Not so much remember, because I can hear the bass line telling me where we at or where we heading. No. Okay, this is a little weird. No. You're gonna go up to F. So I quit. So crazy things. get real interesting. Y'all remember that? So let me see how we doing this sequence. I think he's walking backward. Okay, okay, you just. Oh my lord. I quit, y'all. This is too much. Okay, hold on. Because I'm trying to see if he's sliding that bass line from that F down to the D to the C. And then that tells me the story. Okay, if I hold that top note. Yes. Because you hear. I might be close. Let me see. Show me them chords, bruh. Let me see here, cause you can kind of do something like that. Let's see. Y'all hear that? What's up, instance I am doing. So you know, like I'm Grace. So, what was the first one's action was this. And then, okay. There it is. I'll still go. I'll just play one of the notes on the bottom, which is still the diminished moves. I'm just going back to see what I played on the note there. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, now I hear it in my ear now. Here we go. Okay, I got you now. Okay. That will make sense because now I'll put me. Okay. That'll put me there. And then when I come down. Now I might do it my own way at some point. You heard her? Excuse me, swallow. Because it put me right there. That's what he's doing, actually, y'all. The minute. And then this little. I'm just crazy. Now I might come from the other angle. Same chord, I'm just doing. And then I'm going straight to it. Woo! Alright, bud. Let me see what else I can snatch off of this. Is it high? Oh, high. Let's see. I got to discern if we playing high D bass or the low D bass. He's doing it. So if he was doing it, I'll probably play the high D bass. No. We heard this chord before. Yeah, that's it. So the whole movement's. Hold on. And then I'm just trying to play this way. I'm slide off. That's what it. Right? Told you. Right? So we have the second, minor second, the third, minor third, major third. It's in chapter 18. I told you all day. Then we have the D, third, second, and the minor third. And then we have the C minor third. These are all third minor third moves. And this technically is a minor 9/11 move. Yeah. My fingers got stuck. And then. And then. Oh, I'm there. I'm already there at the D, right there. Mine's wasted. And then, what's the next move? Da-da! Let me see. There. Okay. So I'm gonna stop right there because that's 41 seconds into this. So what I would do is I will go back and try to practice this to memorize it because I don't memorize any of this. I don't care how many times I played it over as a back and forth. I just see can I play it, and obviously y'all can tell that I can actually play it. And then I need to see where's my bass line going because now my paper's shredded into pieces here. Let's see. What is this? 4-2-4-5. So we're going to the 4-2-4-5. I call myself learning. This is when I was trying to learn how to play number system way back when I was first trying to learn this back in 2020. Yeah, April 2020, April 21st, 2020. That's funny, y'all. I was actually trying to learn how to do this back then. Well, actually, not learn, but just play it to see if I can play it. And yeah, good luck to me. So yeah, my page is all shredded up here, so I might have to transcribe it on another piece of paper. But this is kind of where I stopped at back then, and I never really went back to it. Yeah, I never went back to it. I never went back to it ever again. And it's 25. Oh, Lord. Alright, y'all. Let me get off of here. It is 5 o'clock. I want to go grab me something to eat. I guess I eat me some salad. Stay healthy. And appreciate you guys. Patient. And yeah, so give me some space so I can kind of like get some stuff together. But as I do this, of course, I'll be saying what I'm doing, what I'm learning, how I'm learning, who I'm learning from, and also tell you that these chords are in the play by sight book. I'm just memorizing the chapters as I go, and or these are chords are pulled from chord progressions all day. And so basically, I want to say they're all basic chords. Every chord is basic chords. It's just the arrangement of the musician arranging his or her chords in their own mighty way. Mighty Boo. So yeah. So definitely that. So yes, I need to go back and fix my paper here, but let me see. I'm not sure where I'm at here. This is 2, 4. I must be doing. I'm just trying to see what's my walk up. I walk down D to the C sharp. Saying C. Oh, okay. And then C sharp. Let's see. Minor 9/11, and then we go to E flat. I was just trying to see, and I have to go back to this stuff and listen to it some more. And then I gotta fix that last piece of part of it where I had transcribed it, so it's a little messed up right there. But yeah, peace of love and cornbread, y'all. Like I said, every single chord is either the major move, minor move. That's why I told you, major move, minor move, sus chord, major move. This the minor move. Wait. Oh, okay. And these major 7 chord or major 9 chord. This is your major 7 with the flat 5. I just add the B flat 2, but it's still major 7 flat 5 chord. So these chords are in play by sight all day. Yeah, I hadn't even practiced this. It's minor 9/11. You know, with all that. D minor 9, your diminished 11. I mean, your diminished 7. You're just coming from a different angle, messing with it. Right? Which is the D minor, D diminished group. He's just on the 1, 2, 3, 4. He's just on the F. All right. we call it the second version of the diminished groove. D diminished seven, F diminished seven, and then A flat diminished seven. Then you have B diminished seven inversions, y'all. So I could have said, change up my way. Do I want fat the minor nine? The diminished. So yeah, if I wanted to do if I want to fatten it that way, whatever, or however I want to voice it. Right. It could have did all of that move right there in versions. So yeah, so at the end of the day, this was his pattern. I think right, that was just his pattern, right? Right. So yeah. All right. Let me cut this audio because if I don't cut it off, I won't cut it off. But so y'all, thank you for those who actually already purchased your book, and you actually on your way to blazing these chords out in your practice. Every chord that I did are in all 12 keys, so you will be able to learn these chords. Because a lot of musicians are playing chords, but they're putting them in different keys, or borrowing chords for the moves. That's why I say breaking rules and stuff like that in their playing. And so I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's going on, right? And I said it earlier. You're gonna have your major move, minor move, augmented move, major seven with the sharp five, or you're gonna have either your major seven with the flat five, sharp five. You're gonna have your tritone. I said all of them chords, the major seven. All right, your dominant chord, major seven chord, sus two, sus four, seven sus four chord, and again that word tritones. All right, tritones. And then we use the word mix and matching chords, playing one hand and another hand chord, and the right hand playing a different chord. That's when I tell y'all to go over chapter 9. In chapter 9 is gonna give you something different you do in the left hand and something differently you're gonna be doing in the right hand, and you're gonna hear these the dog, D-O-G, gone, G-O-N-E, gone, doggone chords, these doggone fat, off the hook, off the chain, turn your head, uh, or whatever, raise your eyebrow chords. It's in the book, all right? So go get your copy. And my second edition, I am almost done with it, y'all. I'm halfway to my halfway mark as of today. Deadline to finish or complete the book is August 29th of 2025. And so if we finish it before then, I may have the book published August 29th, or September, somewhere around the first week, second week, whatever, if everything goes okay. So far right now, I've been on top of making sure all my chord notes and everything the way I want it to be, that you all who are new and or existing musicians who just need some more chords in your repertoire or your library, and you want to step your game up and play some of these nice beautiful sludge off the hook, turn your head, smack it down chords, or whatever y'all want to call them, and it's gonna be in your own possession. The cover, paper cover is $20. The hardcover is $35, and the ebook version, digital download, is $5. $5. My coworker's like, what? $5, bro. I'm promise you, I only handed to one person, and about five nurses was like, "Hey, my niece want to play. I want to know how to play." I'm like, "Are you for real?" "Yeah, I got a keyboard and I don't even know what to do with it. I got the piano at the house. I don't know what to do with it." I said, "Okay, I got a library of chords. Learn these library chords. I have another set of chords that come in another book called, which is gonna be edition number 2, Play by Sight. That's coming soon. All right, and the third book, I'm already started it, but I didn't. I was just on the first chords, the first chords right now. But and if I get inspired, I might even do one more, which is 4 books. That's gonna have the same type of we say the diagram where you can see these chords and stuff like that. You cannot mess it up because it's gonna be beautifully done. My coworker Miss Kelly has done an awesome, wonderful job. Awesome. And the company that I sent my book out to for them to finish this off, they're the ones who actually put the book together. I'm from out of Florida, sent it back to me, and of course they sent me the rough draft first before I had to make the approval to say yay or nay. And so they did a wonderful job on the book as well. And Amazon, they sent it over to Amazon, and Amazon graded my book as #1 top best hottest book 2025. Okay. Yes, that was a surprise to me. I didn't see that coming. I didn't think my book was gonna be top #1. I thought it maybe would be like 15 or the way they do it monthly is top 12, top 15, the highest number I've noticed. So let's check out. Let me check this out because um, generally after the a month is over with, they had July, and now we're in the month of August. But my book had went #1 top best hottest book on Amazon. Amazon said that. I did it. I'm not making that up, right? And they sent me an email and said, "Hey, man, this is the best, one of the best, one of." When I use the word "well," this is one of the best books, musically book wise, that they ever seen in a long time, or ever. I want them to say ever, but they said ever. Um, and so I was like, "What? All right, cool. I'm cool with that." But anyway, let me check this text message out because I am kind of curious to see who else. So every month someone else comes with the book. Everybody starts to rotate down to whatever the number you're gonna rotate to. And I forgot how I do that to see where I'm at. I might be 67, I don't know, who knows. I might be 100, I might be 80. But anybody who's doing book in August, yeah, in the month of August, and everybody whose books were in July, we rotate down, and then the next people who come with their new books, they're graded. But just say, like I said, my book came in at #1 best hottest book released. Amazon.com new release, the best-selling new and future releases in performances of art reference. All right, my book went into this category as #1, and that was back in August, um, July 2nd was when my book was published. Okay, so and it's generally usually out of best out of 1 through I want to say 1 through this one said 10. Hold on. So this one says best out of 1 to 10. All right. So out of best of 10, and mine was 1 out of 12. So let me. And so y'all will believe what I'm telling y'all. Here's where it would say. Oh crap! Come back here. I don't know. Can I make it bigger? It's gonna let me. Hold on, let me see. Let me do it. Oh, is it gonna let me? Oh, why is it doing that? Hold on. Let me get it. That's what Amazon would say. Amazon hot new releases. Where's the other part? Amazon hot new releases. That's what they were saying. All right, this is what it would say. I don't know. This is probably backwards for some of y'all. All right, that's what it's gonna say. All right, Amazon hot new releases, and then so these people who came in the month of August, is the best out of 10. This one says best out of 10, and then let me go back in my photo shots. So let me locate that so y'all can see where my book came in at. Alright, go back some more. And is this it? Okay. Okay, now check this out. Oh, hold on. Where did it go? Because I do a timestamp. You know, when you Photoshop and it's timestamp. Okay, wait. Me and this one guy, his book and my book, we're going neck and neck. I'll show you that secondly. Now where's the first one? I didn't Photoshop the third one in the fourth time. Where my book went from number 1 to 2 to 3 to 7 and then back to 1. I was just too excited when I saw it. I thought it was just hilarious. So let me get to it, and then I'm gonna get out of here and grab me something to eat here. And here it is. Hey, come on, stop it. Right here it is, right here. The best books of 2025 so far, new releases. Oh, it went clear. Okay, thank you. I'm trying to enlarge the page, and there I am right here. Number one, top number one best book, best book, Amazon's hottest book, bestseller, new release. Right, I got you guys over here, YouTube and Facebook. Right, new release, number one. I know y'all see that in orange. Where is it at? Number one. There we go. Number one. All right. Top best new release. All right. All right. And that was timestamp. And then me and this guy here were going neck and neck. The second verse got booked underneath me. And then check this out. All right. Where's the other guy at? So me in the beginning was me number one, and this guy's book right here underneath me, he went number 2. I'm number 1, this guy number 2. Now watch what happened. Let me see. I'll find the next release. I photoshopped this. I'm trying to remember, do I have the other photocopy shot? Because later on, okay, let me show you this one guy. I'll show you this one, and check this out. This guy. Here it goes. This guy here, number 6. This one right here, number 6, right here. This guy here, number 6. Me and him were going neck and neck. Now, book 1 for going neck and neck for first place or second. Watch what happened. All right, he was number 6. He pulled up on the other guy. His book pulled up. So I did a time snap on that one. All right, and that one was July 9th. All right, so watch this. Let me see here. So number 6, I said. Was it number 6 or 5? I said. Hold on. Number 6. Number 6 pulled up. Watch this, y'all. To trip me out. So now me and number 6 are we're going battling who's gonna be first place for Amazon, because I told you Amazon is something else, right? They're good, right? Okay, so timestamp. Check this out, July 30th. Now, before July 30th, I didn't get a chance to timestamp this before because there was new guys who came in later on. Hold on. Now, if y'all see Solo, he's number 4. Right here. This cat right here, number 4. This guy over here, number 3. All right, y'all see that? All right. So we said July. I'm sorry. I keep saying July. June, y'all. June. This all happened in June. All right. June 30th. Now this is a time step. What place did I come in now? 2. Second place. So now me and number 6, he went number 1. This guy number Solo went start. He came in to play, and this guy number 4 came in to play. He did 3 books. All right. So in between June, I want to say June 18th or the 22nd week of the 22nd, this guy Solo and this guy right here, he got 3 books. They went number 1, which pushed me and this guy number 1 here now in the middle of the week of June down to I was 3 and I'm sorry, I was 3. Hold on, cause wait. No, I went to 7. I'm sorry, I was 7, and this guy went to number 6. So we were battling, and then number 4 went up to number 1, and then this guy had wrote 3 books, and he was 3, 4, and 5, right? Okay, and so then what ended up happening after that? Let me go through the news time stat. Let me see here, the latest one, because I remember doing July 30th, I think it was. And then they pushed me right back up to number 1. Let me see here. Let me see. Do I find it? I hope I didn't delete it. I think I deleted it. Crap. I think I deleted it, y'all. Oops. I might be able to get the delete. I think I accidentally deleted it or something. Because sometimes when I touch the thing the wrong way, it'll just kick me to the delete folder. Yeah, I think it did. So June 30th, they kicked me back up to number 1. And the guy who it was sketched, they put him at number 2. So we basically was battling for first place. And so I ended up, when I checked back in July 3rd, I think it was, because I know it was before July 4th, July 3rd. Then I checked back, and then they put me back at number 1. All right. Now, after July 15th is when I went back to check one more time. After all of those other guys who we all made our books and put our books in there, I'm 65 now. Oh, this is back in July now. This is July 15 when I last checked. That's when I went back to work. So July 15, I'm number 65. And that was only because anybody who comes in after June and in the month of July, we all start rotating down to the higher numbers. But so yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, y'all. This is your Bo Bishop Drayster Clark, aka Andre Clark. I'm about to get off of here now. It's 5:30. I am getting hungry. I'm starting to feel hungry. Just so you know that my book did go worldwide, everywhere. Here is this other company called Draft 2 Digital. They made my book go worldwide. That's what the green mean. That my book has reached all over the world. So Canada, everywhere basically. All these various different stores all over the world. Germany. I've had people buy my book from Germany, from France lately. And majority of everybody here from the States, United States, has bought my book, but I haven't checked back to see what the stat is for what areas that people are purchasing my book. But yeah. Oh, here it is. So June 3rd, 30th, is when me and this guy go in battle. He went to first place, I went to second place. But like I said, when I checked back in July 3rd, I didn't Photoshop it. I don't know what I was doing, but I ended up going back to first place. All right, number one. So yeah, my book has reached to Germany, to France, to Italy. I mean, what's that other one? London, Europe. These are the people who connected with me and said, "Hey, I got your book. I got your book, man." And so yes, thank you guys. YouTube, thank you. YouTube, Instagram when they get this video, and also TikTok and Facebook. Whoop whoop. All right, everybody from the States, United States, and they call the other one, what is it called? United Kingdom. So United Kingdom, that's, like I said, out there, London, France, whatever that, Germany, all the way that far out. So that's when my book reached everyone out that way. So thank you guys. Practice, stay focused, stay locked. I've been on here for now an hour and almost 2 hours coming up. So I'm gonna get off here so I can eat, and then I gotta go make sure my dog let him out, I guess, so he can go handle his business. And yeah, keep practicing, staying folks, and don't forget, play by sight. Okay, yo, I got the QRA. It's a shorter cut way to get straight to my website. So, excuse me, let me see. How do I do that? I've only done this once. Let me see. Hold on. QRA. How did I do that? Okay, I go to my book, I guess, while I'm writing a book. So I'll put the QRA in there. It will take you directly to the website, and then you can order your book. So, trying to get the book to open up here. And let me see. QRA, copy. I don't have it locked, do I? Oh, okay, I think I had it locked. Alright, so it's the QRA. It's buffing, hold on. Okay, let it finish buffing. Okay, hold on, let me see. I forgot how I did it. How did I do this? Hold on, this I forgot. I hit that. I forgot how I did it, y'all. Okay, copy the link. Let's see. I think that's how I do this. All right, let me go to Facebook. Let me try it on Facebook first. All right, let me try it on Facebook. Because I forgot how I did it. Let's see. Come on. Today. All right, so I'm trying to get to Facebook. Come on, it's buffing. All right, let's go to Facebook. Let's go to. All right, okay. Let me see here. I thought I copied it. Let me see. See if the QRA. I hope that's it. No, that's not it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. That's not it. I forgot how I did that. How did I do it? I forgot how I did that. Let me see. Give me a moment here. I forgot how I copy and paste that. Alright, let's go back to Facebook. You go over here to a previous. Okay, it's already on my Facebook page, but let me. Hold on. Copy. Does it give me option? How come? How come it doesn't give me option? Is it because I'm live or something? Let me see here. I'm just wondering if it's because I'm live. Okay, go back up here. I wonder if it's doing that because I'm live on Facebook. Okay. Let's see. Is it because I'm live on Facebook I can't do it, or what's going on here? I'm live on Facebook. Let's see here. What's I doing? I think it's because I'm live on Facebook it won't let me do it. Okay, let me see something here. I'm wondering. Oh, did it? Okay. All right, so it did it. All right, so the QRA should be on Facebook. I just loaded it up there, and that should, yeah. So the QRA is there. At least I could tell it's saying it is. Clicking onto it, yeah. All right, so the QRA is there. The QR code is there. And let's go over here to YouTuber. Let's go to YouTube. Let's see if it let me do it while I'm live. I'm curious. Out of curiosity. Let's see whether it let me do it while I'm live. Come on. Alright, I'm trying to get you guys the QR code. So will it let me do it while I'm alive or not? Volume down. See if I'm live. Alright, cool. Let's go to Messenger. Alright. Salam. My smoke on the water. Homie. I bought one. Oh, you did? What's up, Julian? Right on. Okay. That's what's up. I bought one. Part of that. I'm not sure. I bought one. Did you buy it? Oh, you said you bought a book? I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me see. Paste the QR code. Wait, why did it do that? Let me see. Why does it say Google Chrome? Default. Why is that? I'm not sure. Hold on, y'all. I thought the QR code would pop on there. How you do it? I thought it would pop here. Is that open? So mine is not letting me do it. So is it open? Trying to open up here. Okay. I had to figure this out. I'll do it the other way I normally would do this. I'm just gonna go straight to my website, and I'll give you guys the website straight. I thought the QR code would open up while I'm live on Facebook, but evidently that ain't happening. So let me go on over here to the website actually. Bishop Chester Clark. And I'm just gonna go straight to the website. There you go. That's a lot faster actually. So I'll hit y'all with the website and this other whatever is going on down here. I have no idea. The chat. Hit some love. I'm gonna hit y'all with the hearts up there. Thank you for coming through. 100s. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. And this is the website here. Book called Play by Sight. And you guys can grab your copy and go ham on practicing Get these chords underneath your fingertips so y'all can master these dope off the hook, off the chain, turn some heads, make some musicians mad. I don't know, whatever y'all want to do. Make them wonder, where do you get them chords from? And so yeah, so 44 after. Let me get to go grab me something to eat here, because I am getting hungry now at this point. And so thank y'all for coming through. Peace and love and cornbread. Y'all have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. Share with a brother, sister, cousin, uncle, niece, auntie about the book. Everybody wants to learn how to play, so I got y'all covered if you want to learn. And Covenant Christian, what was that? Covenant Christian. Turner, what's going on? Marcel Elder, Marcel, let me see, I can see. Simon, what's going on? Simon James. Wanda, what's up? I'm not sure who the other one is, but you from I don't know, from where you from? What's going on, Mike Jones Jr. Steve, what up? And let me see. Okay. What is it? I can barely see what I'm seeing here. Weddington, what's up? Broham, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Timothy Wright. I thought you was the real Timothy Wright, the Arthur, gospel Arthur Timothy Wright. What up? And yeah, I did allow everyone over here. Let me see. It's better if I look at it from here. All right. And let me see who else. Herman. And thank you guys for coming in, passing through. Yep, I'm gonna be having these books coming shortly, and everybody here on YouTube as well. Thank you for dropping in, Junior Hall, AI, ALI. What's up? And thank you for coming through, hanging out with me for a little bit. I'm getting hungry now. And I did the whatchamacallit over here for Facebook, but also I'll go back over here to Facebook to put the direct Facebook, the website there. But the QR is actually already on my page for those who wanna, if you wanna go to my Facebook page, it is Bishop Drayster Clark. Over there, Bishop Drayster Clark. And if you want to go over there and grab that QR, but it's still on this website, so I don't know why it just looked weird when I did it here. So let me see let me paste the website. There it is. And play by sight, share it with somebody, let them know that there's this new cat on the block and he's bringing it. So if y'all want some of this heat, these nice chords, these lush chords, these dope chords, these off the hook chords, these turn your head chords, I got y'all. And so that's what's up. And so anyway, let me go now. I got about 5:47 to me. Grab me something to eat because I'm not ready to get hungry for sure. And but I'll catch y'all later. And again, good night, good morning, or afternoon, Is this thing talking? This thing's talking. All right. And I'll catch everyone later. How's that doing that? The volume only. I'll catch y'all later. Peace and deuces.